Hello and hi everyone and all. In this little video, I'm going to ask you one very good question, which is an empowering question, by the way, because it brings about clarity, really. If you are serious about it, if you pay attention to the meaning or the purpose of the question, you might get some clarity about your trading. That question is this. Have a look at this setup. This one, I'm going to talk about this one and this one as well. I'll talk about this one as well. At least these three setups are the ones that I am going to talk about. Anyway, tell me, at the close of this red candle here or at the close of this green candle here, tell me how difficult was it to predict or to have an idea that the price was going to go up? Definitely, it was not really difficult, considering the fact that this horizontal level, it was a good one and the price was respecting it. Uh, the price got rejected from it. Yes, it came down to this horizontal level, but then this long wick under this red candle, and then this is, by the way, the 1 hourly time frame, and then another wick under this red candle, which means the price tried to uh, you know the price tried to come down below this horizontal level, but on the 1 hourly time frame at least, uh, neither of these two candles could close below this horizontal level. And in forex trading, these are the clues, these are the signs which give us confidence that this horizontal level, such a horizontal level, whether it is a buy setup or a sell setup, whatever it is, depending on the situation, when a scenario like this one happens, we know that the horizontal level is holding, in this case, the support level, this one, and we know that the greater likelihood for the price is to go up than breaking out of this horizontal level. What that means is, if I ask you a question, the same question that I asked you at the start of this video, that how difficult was it here at the close of this green candle, or even at the close of this green candle, or at the close of this red candle, anywhere here, how difficult was it for you as a forex trader to know whether the price was going to go up or down? Of course, it was simple enough. When we keep in mind this horizontal level, when we keep in mind the way this red candle closed, and then the way this candle closed and formed this long wick, and then there was this even longer wick, and then this green candle, and then even a bigger green candle. All these candles, these 4 to 5 candles, they made it clear to an intelligent forex trader who observes things very closely, who has enhanced their perception, that the price is far more likely to go up from this point, and then they can benefit from it, from this move, at least starting from this, maybe up to this point, up to the lower line of the lower boundary of the cloud. This was a good move, this was a good buy trade. Yes, nothing is guaranteed. I am not saying that 100% the price was supposed to go up from this horizontal level. No, that is not guaranteed. Anything can happen, just the way I said. But what we do is we keep in mind probability, okay, and we keep in mind the historical data, our own experience of the market, our knowledge of the market, and then on the basis of all these factors combined together, we go ahead and we make an educated guess, and then we make the investment. Okay, that is what happens in this business, and that is how we win. And the people who do not do this, the people who hesitate, or the ones who have a lot of doubts, they may not be able to benefit from such moves which are comparatively really neat and clean. Now let's come to this second setup. Once again, the price comes down to this horizontal level. We know that historically this horizontal level has been able to hold its ground, which means the price respected it, which means the price did not break out of it convincingly, even though the price got out of it just below it twice at least. But then the one on the 1 hourly time frame, this is the 1 hourly time frame that we are looking at, the candles actually closed quite clearly within the level or above it, which means which is an indication for us to know that this horizontal level is good enough. And the same happened here. This the close of this red candle, it was almost a doji, and then the close of this green candle, you know at least these two candles and then this historical data all combined together, they suggest to us, or in real time they would have suggested to us, that this horizontal level was going to hold its ground, the price was going to respect it, and the price was far more likely to go up from here than going down. Yes, once again, the price could have gone, in either direction, but what we do is, just the way I said, we keep in mind probability. That is something that is the strongest weapon, or the secret weapon, in the mind of an experienced and intelligent successful forex trader, that we keep in mind the factor of probability, and then we make an investment on the basis of an educated guess. Now that educated guess tells us here as well that the price was far more likely to go up, and then all these indications, look at the way the price started rising from here. You could have benefited from here as well. Now let's talk about this setup, which is different from this one slightly, in the sense that there is no, hand drawn horizontal level, but there is this resistance line by the cloud, which is a very strong one. Look at the way the market kept telling you as a forex trader that this is what was more likely to happen. The price went up, touched this cloud from underneath, got rejected, went up once again, tested the resistance area once again, the lower line of the cloud, got rejected massively, went up, got rejected once again massively, and then the price had to yield to the strong resistance line of the cloud, and then it had to come down. Now if you had entered here for a sell trade, all this was your profit. Now once again, I really want to make sure that you get the idea. I am not saying that this was 100% guaranteed. Nobody can say that. But what we do is we keep in mind the system, the strategy, which we have tested over and over again. And then we make a decision on the basis of a well informed analysis, right? And tell me, don't you think it was really simple somewhere here, or at the close of this red candle, or maybe somewhere here, or maybe somewhere here, or maybe even before somewhere here, to enter for a sell in this zone, and all this could have been your profit if you missed out on this setup. These are the three setups which I wanted to share with you, and I wanted to discuss with you the question which I have repeatedly asked you: how how easy it was, how simple, I should say, how simple it was to have an idea that the price was more likely to go up from here. How simple it was to know that the price was giving us the indications, the clues that the price was going to drop from here. How simple it was to know here as well, on the basis of this horizontal level, candle formation, the market structure, and the historical data, that the price was far more likely to go up from here. And look at uh, the way the price broke out of this cloud, came back to it, retested it, and then turned the upper line of the cloud into a support, and then went up. How simple it was to go for a buy here as well. And the same is the case with many other good setups which keep happening almost on a daily basis. And keeping in mind this thought process that I just shared with you on the basis of this one question, you can benefit from all those different setups. Yes, different setups can have different shapes, they can have different forms, but more or less they are similar in terms of the philosophy of the setup, or the concept that you can use, or the mindset that you can use to benefit from that setup. And when you have drawn your horizontal levels very carefully, your trend lines, when you're using a good system, a good indicator, so to say, you are far more likely to succeed in this business of forex trading, whether you're trading only on gold or currency pairs as well, or other assets as well. The point is, you must have clarity. You must be absolutely crystal clear about the patterns that keep repeating themselves, the market structure that keeps repeating itself, the candle formations, and the setups that keep happening again and again. And you can benefit from them only when you ask yourself those empowering questions. Okay, what is more likely to happen here? For example, that is one of the questions. Once the price has respected a level, whether it is resistance or a support level, what is more likely to happen? How can the market behave now? or what is the behavior like of the market now once it has touched a horizontal level or a resistance level. These are the questions. These are not the only questions. These are some of the most powerful questions that can give you a lot of clarity as a forex trader, and then you can benefit from that clarity by making the right decisions and well educated guesses and well informed analyses. And then on the basis of those well informed analyses, you can make the right decisions, the right trading decisions, and you can make profits, solid profits.